Now, are you a person who suffers from early extension? Early extension creates a lot of inconsistent strikes. What is early extension? Well, it means as you're coming down into impact, that the lower half of your body straightens really early, causing the upper body to get also quite straight. 9 times out of 10, you'll see a little bit of a slice happen when you strike the golf ball, even to the extent where you're thinning it. Well, let's just say you're not hitting it well. So in today's video, we're going to go through a little bit of a drill that you can do at home to help you create better feels, because the better feels that you can create, the better strikes you are going to have. So all you need to do is introduce a dining room chair. In my case here, I have a bar stool. And to describe what early extension is using this bar stool, if I was to take my setup, my backside would be touching that bar stool in my setup. When I take my backswing and I rotate and pivot correctly, my backside is still touching that bar stool. But if I have an early extension issue, that means as I'm coming down and transitioning to the golf ball, that my legs get straight very quickly. And as you can see now, my backside has left that bar stool. Early extension issue. Now, as you can understand, if I do this, the shaft gets really steep, and 9 times out of 10 that club face is open, and I'm going to be pushing shots off to the right, something that you don't want in golf. So using the bar stool as a bit of a training aid, you can create effective feels. So again, we take our setup, our backside is touching that bar stool, we take our backswing up to the top, and what we're trying to feel is as we transition down into impact, or moving down into impact, that our backside stays attached to that bar stool, in the sense where my right side is attached at this point in time. As I transition down, now my right and left side is attached to that bar stool, and as I move into impact, the left side now stays in contact with that bar stool. So at no point there have my legs straightened. Now you do need to understand, at some point, yes, the legs will straighten, but that doesn't happen until what I would call post-impact, and we move all the way into our finish. So the great thing about this is if you've got some fake golf balls at home, or you might be lucky enough to have a net at home, you can then put this practice into play hitting golf balls to create even more effective feels. And when I say to people, or what I like to say to my students, is when you're striking the golf ball, the more motion you have in your practice moves, the better feels you're going to create overall. So simply take your setup, get your backside attached to that chair, and you're just trying to keep your backside attached to that chair the whole way through the swing. The better you do it, the better you're going to strike it. So let's have a go. Let's keep this bar stool attached to my backside and hit a golf ball. You may not get perfect strikes at first, but the better you get at it and the better feels you produce, the better you're going to eventually strike it and get rid of that early extension issue. Try that one out. Leave a comment below of how it went for you.